Greetings, fellow citizens. I am the Senate Dude, and welcome back to, fucking Starfield. When we last left off, we investigated some corporate sabotage by Imogene and, Imogene Salzo, and now we're gonna try and track her down and see what we're going to do. What happened to that? Oh, I need to get my main weapon equipped. Hold on one second. I'm not supposed to... I don't want a Nova Blast Disruptor. What gun do I normally got? That's the thing. Is it the Peacekeeper? Reckless Bombardment? No. Vampire's Gift. I think it might have been this. Maybe. I don't remember. So cool. Yeah, it was this.
Blowing off some steam.
Alright, now we need to go talk to Benjamin Bayou. He might not have a good opinion of me after what happened last time, but we'll see.
I don't like the look of you. You ever hear that one about the orphan and the platypus? Funny stuff.
I don't like the look about me. You about got yourself killed, motherfucker.
Not sure if those maroon zealots.
Bayou's over here. I need to fix my space bar. Where you at, Benny boy? Oh, hey,
Hope you're
DJ.
enjoying the music at the lounge.
Can I talk to you? Huh.
Seems like the Crimson Fleet is everywhere these days.
There he is. There's Mr. Bayou. Hello, Benjamin Bayou.
I don't recall sending for anyone. What do you want?
Dalton Fine sent me. I'd like your permission to enter the Syndicate's hideout.
No. I can always make time when it comes to an old friend. So, what would be the reason? I may consider Ryujin an ally, but Dalton especially knows I don't give anything blindly.
We're after a suspect who's fled the Syndicate to hide.
As long as it doesn't involve the Syndicate members themselves. I'll tell you what. I'll make sure the Syndicate lets you in hassle-free, provided you do a little something for me.
In exchange for your help, Dalton will offer his full support at your next fundraiser.
Will he now? Well, this is a welcome surprise, and one I intend to take full advantage of. Check in with Ms. Moore at Frankie's. I'll send word along that you're to be expected, so she shouldn't give you any trouble. Fair warning, the Syndicate should let you search any common areas, but if anyone catches you snooping around private quarters, I'll just say, be prepared for some hostilities.
Alright. Well, he's surprisingly... Can I eat that? Nope, can't eat it. There's nothing even in that bowl. I don't know what I was looking at. Can I eat some of this stuff? Here. Yummy, thanks for the food. Alright. Here we are, outside. Frankie's Grab and Go. Hello.
Need something?
Yeah, Frankie, how you doing?
You lost, kiddo?
This is a story, isn't it?
Sure. I just don't get too many quality customers here. Most folks head over to Newell's or the Emporium if they've got the creds. I'd say less than half my customers are legit. The others are just kids up to no good.
Alright. I'm here on Ryujin's behalf. I was told I'd be allowed inside.
Oh, so you're the one getting special treatment. Don't look like much to me. I've got one rule for you in there, so it shouldn't be hard to remember. 3rd floor is off limits. They catch you snooping around, and it's open season.
Are you a member of the Syndicate?
I'm more of an honorary member. I let them take up residence in the back, keep things looking legit. They keep this business afloat, so finances don't keep me up at night.
Is that some sort of threat?
It ain't a threat if it's a rule, now is it?
Alright. I'll steer clear.
That's what I like to hear. For the record, I'm only granting you access because I have to. You'll find that young lady you're looking for holed up in a room almost straight ahead. Just remember to keep your eyes on the prize. The less you consider this an open house, the better.
Alright, let's go. I like how they hid it in a refrigerator.
Oh, the whole place smells of fish. You would think that would keep people away.
You.
Back off.
Or what? What are you gonna do?
No funny business.
Fucking that's right. Got a nuclear bomb they're working on there? Alright, let's just... Oh, I can take this?
I'm watching you.
Alright, I'll take that, thank you. I'm not gonna open that. Should just fuck with people here.
I suppose we should assume they actually know how to use all of this, and it is not just for intimidation.
Syndicate back room.
I figured our paths would cross sooner or later. Not that I thought I was safe, but I never expected anyone to just slip by all the Syndicate here.
Yeah, you'd be surprised. Here, let me just, put some locks here. Alright. Frankenstein. Oh, I didn't mean to pick up Frankenstein there. Alright, inventory. Notes. Where's Frankenstein? There. Drop. Cred stick on the ground. Alright. Rhapsody on the Windy Night. Imogene, you've been living pretty well here with these mathematical equations on the floor, on the board here. We'll sit on the floor and like a dummy. All right, Imogene, let's talk.
I had a feeling you'd be the one to come after me.
What the hell is going on? Are you really working for Infinity Ltd?
Yes and no, but mostly no. Just hear me out, okay?
Okay, how did you even know about the investigation?
You stay in this business long enough, you get enough favors and connections that can help you see anything coming. Nix owed me a favor and gave me the heads up.
Alright. Well, you've got some explaining to do.
I know this doesn't look good, but I had no choice. Ularu set me up. Yes, I've been acting as a double agent, but because she ordered me to. The assignment was meant to deceive, not benefit. And Project Dominion is way above my pay grade. It'd be impossible for me to deliver it. At least, intentionally.
How can I believe anything you say?
I'm not the one with motive here. First, I'm not about to reboot my life. Second, I'm not spending the rest of my life looking over my shoulder for the next field op they'd send after me.
You think Ularu did this?
Of course. But first you have to understand, she used me to play an unwitting part in this, so I'm the one that takes the fall. That's why I said it'd be impossible for me to intentionally pull this off.
Okay, intentionally? Help me understand what you're saying.
Look, I only know about Project Dominion because I wanted to know exactly what I was being accused of leaking. But that tech is dangerous. An internal neuroamp that can theoretically control other people? If the evidence points to me, it's because Ularu used it to set me up. What better way to frame someone than to take control of their mind and have them actually perform the actions?
This is exactly what makes something like an internal neuroamp so dangerous.
What would Ularu's motive be?
Power, of course. Corporations maintain their success by any means necessary, but there are some measures Masako is reluctant to take. You may have noticed that none of your assignments directly involve murder. Masako reserves those actions only when it's absolutely necessary. Ularu sees this as a sign of weakness that needs to be dealt with.
Why would Ularu set you up, of all people?
Because she knows I'm the most believable target. I'm the only one at Ryujin with the skills to even come close to being able to pull off a job like this.
You have a good point.
It's the only scenario that makes sense. Besides, what's my motive? My career is solid at Ryujin. Infinity can't possibly beat my current benefits. Believe me, after having to play double agent, I've learned all of this firsthand.
So let's see. So you're saying Ularu made you do all this, and you didn't even know?
Yes, it's what the technology does, and it explains why the evidence against me is so solid. Come to think of it, it also explains a few strange bouts of disorientation I've been having the past few months.
If this is true, you'll need evidence to prove it.
That's exactly what I've been doing here. Ularu has the skill to pull this off, but she's also been behind the desk for years now. I knew she'd miss something. This slate holds all the evidence against her. I just need you to deliver it to Dalton. It's the only way I can prove I'm innocent.
Okay. What makes you think this evidence is more believable than the data Nix provided?
Nix's contract limits his investigation to Ularu's computer and her network activity. I hacked into building security and was able to recover deleted records of her accessing the Project Dominion prototype. I guarantee the third-party company Dalton is using for his security directive Theta won't even notice it.
I'll make sure Dalton gets this new evidence.
I was hoping you would. I'm still going to lay low until I hear the coast is clear. As long as Ularu still thinks I'm on the run, she'll remain confident that her plan is working. And I know you don't hear it much around the office, but thanks.
No problem.
This has become Can we even trust that if we give the evidence to Dalton, he will accept it?
Well, only one way to find out. Alright, thank you, people. Hope you have a good
You
day.
try anything, you're dead.
Yeah, fuck off, or I'll shoot you.
I do not understand how anyone can tolerate the lights and the music for long.
Well, look who's back. So tell me, what did you find out?
You didn't have anyone spying on me to find out yourself?
Inside the Syndicate? That area's off limits, and I think we both know why. Imogene knew exactly what she was doing when she went there.
What's the information worth to you?
If you think I'm paying for that information, think again. It's just a matter of time before it finds its way onto my desk, and I can be a very patient person.
Imogene claims Ularu is setting her up as a mole.
Oh my. Imogene pointing the finger at Ularu. That would be a first. Ularu will want her head when she finds out.
Why would Imogene accusing Ularu be a surprise?
Those two have been a team ever since Imogene started here. And saying they had a student-teacher relationship is probably an understatement. For either one to betray what we all assumed they had, is more than a bit surprising.
Alright, Imogene gave me the evidence to support it.
Of course she did. Imogene knows better than to make an accusation like that without being able to back it up. I can't wait to see how this unfolds. This situation is gonna give Dalton some serious anxiety. At least it sounds like Imogene has it under control. For now.
Do you think I should confront Ularu?
If I were you, I'd leave it up to Dalton. If there's even a chance that Ularu is betraying the company, you'll never find out if she knows she's under investigation.
Do you believe Ularu could be a mole?
A mole? No. Ularu's not about to work for another corporation. If she's betraying Ryujin, she's doing it under her own personal agenda.
Well, I hope Imogene's innocent, and Ularu's the guilty one here.
You and me both. Imogene and I may not always get along, but there's no one better at her job. Besides, I don't have the patience to build a relationship with someone new.
Alright. Alright, so we'll go to Dalton.
Whew. Ryujin certainly spared no expense on my visit. Keep out of my way, and I'll keep out of yours.
Shut your mouth. I don't know why I'm being so intimidating this episode. Alright. What's up, Dalton?
You're back. And Imogene?
I found Imogene. She claims she was set up.
So you did find her, and yet failed to bring her in. I'm looking forward to this explanation.
The slate could prove her innocence here. Hold on. Do you consider how the mole could use Project Dominion to frame Imogene?
Of course. We've scrubbed security footage and run through access card permissions and found nothing. The project itself is an enormous security risk, but our lead R&D engineer, Vina Kara, has been working on ways to mitigate this.
This slate could prove Imogene's innocence.
If our word is not enough, that may convince you.
If I'm not mistaken, you appear to be on her side. Not that I blame you, but if Imogen really wants to prove her innocence, she better be prepared to face a strict interrogation. Now, I need to undertake the laborious task of writing up a report to summarize all of this. In the meantime, Masako has requested your presence in R&D. She wants you to meet her in Vinakara's office.
Any idea what Masako wants to talk to me about?
Masako's been focusing on how to deal with Infinity Ltd. And their knowledge of Project Dominion. I believe her plans rely heavily on you.
How do I get to Vina's office in R&D?
Just take the elevator down to Research and Development. You'll find Dr. Kara's office to your left as you enter the floor.
Alright, can you tell me anything about Vina Kara?
Vina's the head of our Research and Development team. She's the creator of Project Dominion, and often considered the protege of Ray Decaris, Ryujin's founder.
Alright, I'll head over there as soon as possible.
Once I've examined this evidence, I may need your help in moving forward. And not a word about this to anyone. I'll present what I have to the board once I've completed a full report.
Thank you. Hey, I got an achievement. Complete guilty parties. Key ingredient. Research and development. Okay, we're here. Wow, you look...
Does Ms. Kalra know you're wandering around up here?
You look fucking weird. What you're dressed as, look at all this shit.
I need that Rothicite if we want to complete the neuroamp.
Hi.
Don't worry, we'll figure it out and get that shipment back.
A ball. Oh.
Good, you're
This
here.
is killing me.
It's time to put a plan in motion to take full control of this situation with Infinity Ltd.
Alright. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to do whatever's needed. Point me in the right direction.
In due time. We don't know to what extent Infinity has taken the current neuroamp schematics, so our top priority is completing our own. Let me introduce you to Vina Kara, Head of Research and Development. She'll give you the initial details.
Yes, details. You see, the internal neuroamp is supposed to consist of two parts. The first part, the part Infinity stole, handles the manipulative effects. The second part is a shielding modification designed to protect the user against other neuroamp users.
Okay. How can you be sure the mole didn't steal the information on the shielding mod?
Well, we can't, but the shielding aspect was never officially a part of Project Dominion. It was an afterthought of how to safeguard our own people from being manipulated, so it was being researched separately as a mod. The research itself was in early stages, too early for board approval, so only myself, DeMarcus, and Masako know about it.
It's smart to market them separately. You'd be foolish to get one and not the other.
Oh yeah, marketing and finance wouldn't have it any other way.
No one wants their greatest asset used against them. Once Vina can complete the internal neuroamp and shielding mod, the plan is to outfit you with both and have you infiltrate Infinity Ltd. We can't risk the assignment until we know your mind has the necessary protection.
Of course. Installing experimental technology into your very head. What could go wrong?
Okay, you just assume I'm willing to be your guinea pig for this?
We expect our employees to do whatever it takes to ensure Ryujin's success. Consider this an opportunity, not a risk. Besides, you're in good hands with Vina.
You're trusting me with this technology?
You're a Ryujin employee, and we need a job done. We've trusted you this far. So I feel it's safe to continue the trend.
Alright, let's try it out.
Good. I'm glad you see this as an opportunity.
And I love a willing subject. Now it's just a matter of getting the key ingredient. The final kink in both designs was finding compatible materials to use for conductivity that the human body wouldn't reject. I've finally created the perfect alloy, but it requires a newly discovered refined element called rothosite.
The last shipment we were supposed to receive never arrived, and we've gotten no response to our queries from the station. We have a confidential contract with Consolidated Mining to keep the discovery quiet, so it's unusual for them not to respond.
What do you think happened?
We have several theories. Dealing with a new element on a new planet has its own set of risks. It could be environmental, mechanical, or, worst-case scenario, pirates, mercenaries. We are leaning toward the latter.
Okay. I guess we can hope... I guess the best we can hope is for a communication issue on their side.
It's unlikely. The team has a proven track record with us in the past. They've always been extremely competent and reliable. We need you to head out there, secure the shipment, and bring it back here so Vina can complete her prototype. And I want to know what happened. We need to take any safety measures to make sure this doesn't happen again.
Okay. Are you expecting me to run into a lot of resistance?
Unfortunately, yes, so be prepared. Extensive tests and research were done on the planet, so the chances that this is environmental are slim. And setting up a station like this is second nature for Consolidated Mining, with plenty of redundancies in place to handle mechanical failures.
Alright. I found out what happened, I'll secure the shipment.
The station is called CM Station RC-1. It's on a moon called Carinae 3A in the Carinae system. Unfortunately, we had to cut ties with our supply chain manager, Camden Cho, and his replacement is still getting up to speed. Otherwise, I may have had more useful information.
Why would Camden Cho have any information on this?
Camden managed all of our outside contracts. He set up the initial agreements with Consolidated Mining, so he had on-site access and knowledge that we could have used.
Camden Cho was fired? What happened?
I can't discuss the details. Company policy.
Well, I think I already know. I did kind of fuck him in the last episode, so...
Be prepared for anything. Once you have the shipment, bring it straight back to Vina.
Alright, let's roll. I was bouncing this bouncy ball. See, look, this bouncy ball. Bouncy ball. Oh, look at that! It opened up! I didn't know that you could do that. Alright, where's the bouncy ball? Come on, I want to take the bouncy ball with me. Yes!
Remember to think about what might have happened on the station.
Alright, I'm taking this bouncy ball. I'll see y'all later.
I've got my eye on you.
Alright, let's see if I can take the bouncy ball with me. Alright, lobby. Do I still have the bouncy ball? Fuck, it's gone. Alright. I just wanted a ball, man. Alright, here we go. Alright. Alright, where are we going? Alright, where are we going? Where are we going? Where are we going? Where are we going? Oh, it is over here. Do Dude, Barnard's Star? Let's go. Alright. Alright, here we are in the Carone system. Now, where do we go? Oops, it's R. Scan. Okay. Got some traits on there. Where are we going here? Oh, there we are. CM Station RC1. Let's go.
Landing site is clear. Let's hit that.
Hello? Anybody home? Ecliptics?
You're trespassing. Violators will be punished. What is that?
God, prick. Oops, that's not the button to heal. It's 0. Nope, it's O. No, it's 0. I just needed to press it twice, apparently. Ow!
Always worth checking. Never know what you might find in their pockets.
Time to finish this.
Nothing there.
Oops. Toast. Give me some toasty toast. More chunks. Yummy. Good food. They eat all their food. Yummy. The watermelon. Oh, I don't want that liquor. Oh, milk.
Show yourself.
Show yourself.
Engage.
Oh, why am I encumbered? Oh, hey. Open this up. Let's see.
exactly the lap of luxury, is it?
A deck of cards. Alright, let's search the place good. Another deck of cards. Some ammunition. Ooh, bread. Yummy. Breads. Nothing. Alright. Floor access restricted. That's bullshit. What do we have in here? Oh, I missed that completely. Alright, let's go.
Did you hear something?
Ow!
Good one.
Ow! Fuck you! I see you there, buddy boy.
You're not looking at me.
Oh shit, there's more people in there. Oh, there's some sentient AI at that. Uh-oh. Alright, I'll find the place later. Fuck you, you're dead. The hell? She just... Oh, I thought there was a,
The spoils of victory. Hopefully they amount to something.
dead.
Impressive investment in equipment. Someone certainly considered this worth the time and credits.
Alright, let's see. Search the place. Nah, let's not search the place right now. We've already shot up our way in here. Take the ammo from this turret that I shot up. Alright, let's get going. Hey, get down on the ground! Get down on the ground now! You're under arrest for the murder of people! Ow! Fuck. Got a microgun. Oh, okay, we're good. Ow, ow! Hey, somebody's shooting at me. That guy. Oh shit, I hit wrong button. Going, fucker.
Take your best shot.
Stop running. Yeah. Alright, let's find out what happened. Communications. Incoming, Ryujin Industries. Huh. Consolidated mining. Consolidated mining. That's great news, RC1. Perhaps we'll get lucky and Ryujin will toss in a bonus for early delivery. Keep us posted. To anyone in the Carinae system, this is consolidated. We're under attack by hostiles. Require immediate emergency assistance. Consolidated mining. Refining and quality testing went faster. Preparing shipment 1 day ahead of schedule. Rothacidite shipment is on schedule. Raw ore processing begins today. Engineers estimate 2 days for the refining and quality testing. Shipments. Let's see. The clinic delivered. Cancelled. To the clinic. Attention, Dr. Kendrick Lane. Place was under attack by a bunch of ecliptic mercs. They came over here and must have fucking trashed the place. safety bag. Alright, we gotta read the contract too. Hold on 1 second. There's lockers here. Gotta open it up, take the shit, and that's it. Let's see. Oh yeah, we need to read that contract thing. Alright. Notes. There are contract orders. Client. Infinity Ltd. Lucas Drexler. Ryujin Rothosite shipment. Retrieve Rothosite instruction being prepared for Ryujin Industries. Redirect shipment to the clinic. Attention Dr. Kendrick Lane. Narian System. Freestar Collective. Leave no witnesses. Alright, well, let's go back. Oh, what's that? No. Alright, well, let's head on. Let's head on out. Let's get going. Wasn't gonna find the shipment there. We need to go to the Narian system now. To the Freestar Collective. Where could it be? It is here at the clinic.
You've entered the clinic's space. Please dock, or leave the area clear for incoming patients. Welcome to the clinic. If you have a medical emergency, please use priority docking.
Alright, we're docking.
Time to cycle the airlock and move.
Alright. You.
If people would stop poking their noses into every unexplored biome in the galaxy, perhaps we'd have a little less work to do.
Oh, Constellation Guide 4. Outpost permanently produce resources faster. Oh, I can't eat because of me stealing. Alright. Hi, can I talk to you?
Welcome to the clinic. I'm Dr. Darvish, Chief of Medicine. Is there something I can do for you?
This is a medical facility?
I thought perhaps the name gave it away. This is one of the preeminent medical care centers in the Settle systems. We take our work very seriously.
Okay. Thank you.
Take care.
This area's off limits. Authorized personnel only.
I'm part of a confidential medical task force. I need to investigate an outbreak.
An outbreak? I haven't heard anything about this.
I said it's confidential. We don't want to start a panic, so I need you to keep your mouth shut.
Understood. Here's an access card. Good luck.
Thank you. What an idiot. He's gonna get fired later.
Sean, I don't want to move this again. I'm tired, all right? Just not today.
You can't be okay with this, though, right? You took an oath, and I'd say this is a firm violation.
Uh-oh. Well, I got caught stealing.
right? Just not today.
Please
Can't
report
be
to the
okay
pit
with
staff
this, though,
immediately.
right?
Remember, no
You
visitors
took an
without
oath,
checking in
and I'd
first.
say this is a firm violation.
Look, we got that shipment. Although who knows what Faye expects me to do with it. But maybe approvals really are on the way. Now please, get back to Kai. Make sure his vitals are stable. I don't want to lose him. We'll figure this out. I promise.
Fine. But if we lose Kai, that's it. I'm going to SSNN. I don't give a shit about my career anymore.
You and me both.
Just have to get through this day.
And what might...
Hey, who let you in here? This is a restricted area.
I have experience with coma patients. If you tell me what's happened, maybe I can help.
Fine. I'll tell you. We're on a private contract with Infinity Ltd. It's for something they call Project Dominion. Dr. Lane and I were instructed to conduct human trials on several volunteers. So far, only one patient has survived.
If you have one survivor, your project was not... You're saying these people volunteered for this?
Not everyone can afford neuroamp technology. When it comes to the possibility of getting one for free, we had plenty of candidates to choose from. They understood the risks. We just never thought chance of failure would be so high.
If you have one survivor, your project was not ready for testing.
You're telling me? When Infinity hired us, they said human trial authorization was already underway and we'd have the approvals in a matter of days. The days went by and nothing. Every time we'd ask, it was always just days away, but we kept working. Between the money and potential success, it was easy to tell ourselves that they'd come through.
Sean, what the hell is going on here? Who is this?
How could you let all these people die and do nothing?
You think we stood by and did nothing? We did everything we could to save them. You've no idea how many hours we spent in surgery and how closely we monitored each and every one of them.
I'm gonna expose this place in Infinity Ltd for what it is.
This is a research facility where research is being done. We just need more time and experimentation. Sean spoke the truth. We thought the approval would arrive any day, so we continued with the project. By the time we started to catch on, it was already too late. We were too immersed in the lie.
Doctors are supposed to act ethically. Approvals or not.
Oh boy. Tough. Enjoy prison.
I think you're being a little overdramatic here.
No, he's right, Ken. It's what you and I both deserve after going along with this mess. How long have we talked about walking away or refusing to work? We oversaw the death of 9 people here, and it may as well be 10. Infinity may have lied to us, but they also paid us well enough that we did nothing.
You'd let some stranger like this just ruin our careers?
Yes, and you're going to let them too. Go ahead. Get whatever information you need to take this place and Infinity down. I'll make sure Dr. Lane remains cooperative.
All right, well,
I think I did all of this to help my career. If only we had a little more time.
Thank you. You both are under arrest for being massive assholes and murdering 9 people.
Did Dr. Lane let you in?
Yeah. Patient records.
I'd like to think that we would have done the right thing, even if you never showed up. That's what we thought last time.
Todd, come on, man! He's not even in the thing! I was wondering where the fuck they were. He's right in the fucking thing here. Oh my god. Oh man.
We have resorted to theft now, I see.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Don't worry. We deserve this.
I can see how you think I deserve this. I just never thought it'd go this far.
He was there. I mean, Kai Porter was there, but... Oh, I drank beer by accident. Gosh dang it.
I always tell you this could happen, you just never believe it. I just want to make it home tonight. Kill for a cup of coffee right about now.
No matter how much we learn, we're only just barely staying.
Give me 1 second here. Alright. Where to now? Alright, back to the place. Gosh dang it. I tried to look to see if you could save Kai Porter, but it doesn't seem like you can.
Not interested.
Don't wander into any restricted areas.
Hi.
Hey there. Is that my beautiful shipment? You were right about this one, Masako.
Hopefully all there and accounted for.
Looks like it. This should be more than enough. Now, I shall excuse myself and get to work on finalizing this prototype.
So, what did you learn about CM Station RC-1?
What do you know about Ecliptic?
The mercenary group? Only that you mean business if you hire them. They're not known for subtlety, and don't care if they leave a trail of bodies in their wake. I take it they were at the station?
Yep. Infinity hired Ecliptic mercenaries to obtain the shipment.
Lucas must be desperate if he hired them to collect the Rothicite. Were there any survivors?
None, but I made sure Ecliptic paid in blood.
Good. I may not condone murder, but I refuse to have sympathy for indiscriminate killers like Ecliptic. Especially after massacring innocents working for us. Now, I also had a report that you were spotted at the clinic. I take it you traced the shipment there?
If you know all this, why am I even here?
Our technicians are thorough, but they aren't that thorough. Your ship docking there simply caught their attention is all. But on the off chance it was related to your assignment, they're currently combing through the clinic records as we speak.
Yep. I found records that Ecliptic had rerouted the shipment to the clinic for a Dr. Kendrick Lane.
Dr. Lane? I believe Vina is familiar with his work, specializing in neurosurgery. Were you able to determine what he was doing at the clinic?
Infinity Ltd. Was performing illegal human trials to perfect their internal neuroamp.
So, it sounds like Lucas has reached a new level of desperation to ensure his future as CEO.
Infinity appears to be on an entirely different level of corruption. It cannot be allowed to continue.
I'll make sure Yuko's team extracts every bit of information they can from the clinic's database on this. Between hiring Ecliptic and unauthorized human trials, we have enough to take Lucas down for good. And with the Rothicite secure, it's almost time for us to make our move.
Okay. How long is it going to take for Vina to complete the internal neuroamp?
Not long, according to her. She and DeMarcus have everything prepped and ready. I believe it's just a matter of creating the alloy and molding it according to her design.
Okay. Let's get started.
Head up to the executive floor and speak to Dalton. He has an update for you on the mole's identity. I've called a meeting, and I expect you to attend. It's time to put the final plan in motion.
Hey! Sabotage! Oh, hey, there's the ball! Executive offices. Alright, let's go talk with Dalton.
Ryujin's CEO is no joke in the border.
Good. You're right on time. I re-evaluated all the evidence. It took every resource I had, but the final answer is clear. Ularu is the mole.
Does that mean we can bring Imogene back in?
In due time. I'll be reaching out, but right now we need her to remain in hiding.
I knew Imogene was innocent.
Yes. You made the right call. I've briefed Masako and discussed her plans on handling this. While we both agree Ularu is guilty, we need irrefutable evidence before presenting this to the board. For now, we lead everyone to believe that Imogene was the mole, and the situation was dealt with.
Okay. What is Imogene going to do in the meantime? Stay in hiding?
Imogene is a resourceful woman. I have no doubt she's in a safe house of her own design. In fact, she probably sees this as a paid vacation. My guess is she's lounging on a couch somewhere, binging all those movies she hasn't had time to watch.
Pretend Imogene was the mole so Ularu won't get suspicious. Got it.
Good. Keeping Ularu in the dark is the key to taking her down. Masako has tasked Ularu with writing the program to bring down Infinity Ltd. We believe she'll take the chance to incriminate Masako within the program, so this could provide the evidence we're looking for. You will be tasked with the assignment to infiltrate Infinity, so before you go, I want you to bring that program to me.
Okay. Ularu's fooled you before. What makes you think you can find something on this program?
If I can't find hidden code on a single slate, I certainly deserve to be fired. Ularu is limited in what she can hide here. Plus, she'll have no reason to believe anyone will be looking in the first place.
Alright. What if there's nothing incriminating on the program Ularu gives me?
Then we'll have to find another way to build a case against Ularu. And it won't be easy.
Alright. Whatever program Ularu gives me is yours. There's no way she frames Misako too.
Good. Once Ularu believes she's properly deflected any suspicion, I have no doubt she'll be bold enough to hide something within whatever program she writes. Now, let's attend a meeting.
Alright. Let's go to the conference room. Sit. Like I'm just sitting in my spacesuit.
We called you all together to discuss a recent security breach. We discovered a mole within the company who leaked vital information about Project Dominion to Infinity Ltd.
You've got to be kidding me.
Just don't tell me it's Vina. I think we've all noticed she's not here.
Before you speculate any further, no, it's not Vina. The guilty party is Imogene Salzo, much to my disappointment. Our operative here obtained the evidence to confirm it.
Yes, Imogene confessed to working for Infinity Ltd.
Dalton, how does something like this happen?
Imogene is highly trained. Ularu can even speak to that. We demand the best. So that's the threat we deal with.
I may have well-trained operatives, but security is your responsibility, Dalton. This is a huge failing on your part.
I accept the responsibility, but let's not forget, the mole has already been exposed and dealt with.
Of course, thanks to another of my operatives.
Can't blame Dalton for this.
Watch me.
Imogene's been dealt with, so bickering is pointless. All I care about is reacquiring our property and what this might be costing us financially.
Vina is completing the internal neuroamp prototype as we speak. Our operative will receive the implant, infiltrate Infinity Ltd, and obtain any and all research. I have it on good authority the experimentations they've done to replicate the missing pieces of our work have resulted in fatalities.
They were performing illegal human trials at the clinic.
I can't imagine the mess their legal department has on their hands.
If I may make a suggestion, we should give this evidence to David at SSNN. It's the best neutral method of releasing this information to the general public.
That'd make my job easier.
David it is, then.
Miss Echo, the internal neuroamp is ready if you want to send down the candidate.
I hope you're ready for this.
Well, I'm always ready to do whatever it takes.
And that's precisely why I know we can count on you. Vina will be waiting for you in the neuroamp division in R&D. Once you're done, meet me in my office. Be ready to discuss the details of your next assignment.
Alright. Alright, let's go do this, I guess, and then we'll maybe end the episode. We're running a little low on time. But let's do this real quick.
If Vina offers you a job as a...
Are you sure you're okay?
Ryujin has certainly taken time to craft an appearance for itself. Neuroamps are fascinating, are they not? Still surprised they have not been completely outlawed.
Without human oversight. Ah, here's my lucky candidate. I hope you're ready to embark on one amazing journey.
Okay. Are you actually qualified to perform an operation like this?
Neurosurgery is my specialty. I've performed more operations than I can count on a wide variety of brains. So I like to think that I'm wildly overqualified. Really, I could do this in my sleep.
What exactly does this internal neuroamp do?
The internal neuroamp is basically the next leap in our line of influential amplifiers. It gives the user dominion over a less dominant target, meaning you can heavily influence another person's thoughts and actions.
Whoa, that almost sounds like mind control to me. Wait, is the ability to influence someone like that even legal?
Technically, that remains to be seen. It's not legal, but those decisions will be left up to a higher power who is neither you nor me.
Okay. That sounds like mind control to me. Well, I'm trying to...
Hey, let's not get carried away there. That terminology is a bit heavy-handed. So, are you ready to get started?
Alright. Just don't fry my brain.
Oh, don't worry. That's not on the agenda. Now, just a few details before we begin. Obviously, we'll be putting you under. I'll be making a small incision in the back of your skull where the internal neuroamp will be fitted. The whole procedure should only take 3 to 4 hours with little to no downtime afterwards, provided DeMarcus got everything entered correctly.
Did I not just say I quadruple-checked the numbers?
You know I'm just giving you a hard time. Besides, I've got to make sure my patient is reassured.
Alright, what sort of risks are involved here?
There's little to no risk, assuming your brain is typical and you don't have any adverse reaction to the anesthesia. First sign of trouble, we back out and start evaluating other candidates.
Alright. I'm sure everything's going to be okay.
Of course. We've got, what, 5 PhDs between the two of us?
6, but who's counting?
All I'm saying is that you're in good hands. Now, just lie down on the table once you're ready, and we should be good to go.
If this has not all been a horrible miscalculation, then we will speak again soon.
Yep, let's do it.
All right, let's get this party started.
Whoa, dude.
Well, look who's finally up. The operation was a success, obviously. Once you're able to refocus, let me know how you're doing.
Oh, look! Look
Good
at
to
me.
see you again.
Alright. Hey, how you doing?
So, how are you feeling? You look good?
Does this mean the procedure was a success?
Huge success. No surprises, no signs of rejection. You were the ideal subject. Now, we just keep our fingers crossed and hope no unknown side effects come creeping in later.
Alright, I feel fine. Everything seems to be the same.
That's exactly what we want. Just a couple quick notes before using the internal neuroamp. First, you can only influence one person at a time. And second, the effect is temporary, so be prepared if you use it in a combat situation.
Okay, if the effect is temporary, how long will it last?
Let's just say it varies based on the user. Some people have greater mental capabilities than others, which would increase the duration.
Alright, understood.
Great. Now let's test this sucker out. DeMarcus has graciously volunteered for science, he says.
Alright. Isn't he one of your top employees? You'd really risk his life?
Our preliminary testing was rigorous enough that there's little to no risk involved here. The biggest unknown was finding the perfect compatible alloy for the implant. We've had the tech itself working externally for quite some time.
Alright. Let's see what this does.
That's the spirit. DeMarcus loves being hands-on and experiencing things on his own. It's probably why he's the second most published scientist here, after me. Just head up the stairs nearby to the observation deck.
Alright. Do I have something on the back of my head? Can I see it? Oh, I can't see it. Got my hair on. Oh, press F to manipulate this. To open the scanner and the person I want to manipulate. Alright. Alright. DeMarcus Sterling. Okay, let's see. Alright, manipulation. Activate. Alright, we gotta get him to open the door. That's pretty cool. Whoops. gonna take for him to open the fucking door? Okay. Maybe we just gotta hit the door. Oh yeah, the door. Unlock the door, my bad.
As an observer, the effect is quite unnerving. It is hard not to immediately worry about the implications.
Dude, that is fucking amazing. Let's wait until the effect wears off. There we go.
Oh my god, that was incredible. What was it like?
Wow. How to describe it? 1 minute I was excited about seeing how the experiment would go. The next, I had a brief moment of disorientation and figured I must have lost my train of thought. It felt eerily natural. And yes, I admit it, just as you predicted.
I knew it, I knew it, I knew it! I can hardly wait to finish writing up my latest dissertation. And you owe me 100 creds.
I'll be keeping myself under constant surveillance now. I'm curious if any other side effects may manifest.
That's amazing. I like that.
So, tell me all about it. How did it feel? Any side effects?
If I suffer any side effects, do I get any compensation?
Well, I'd leave that up for Alexis and Lyndon to decide. Compensation's not really my thing.
It didn't feel like anything at all to me.
Yes! Good. Hear that, DeMarcus? That's 2 for 2 now.
I heard. It really was fascinating how all I experienced was a moment of disorientation. It's truly remarkable tech.
You didn't feel violated at all?
Not at all. But I can imagine if I experienced disorientation like that, but regained my awareness in another room. It could be a bit jarring. We'll definitely be running some more tests in the future, though. So many situations to account for.
What if I had used it to make you kill another person?
Those are the kind of edge cases that I let the board work out. Obviously, tech like this is going to come with its fair share of red tape.
Alright, I agree. This opens up a lot of possibilities.
When it comes to your job, you bet it does. Besides, the neuroamp is in total control. If a subject's morals or beliefs in something are strong enough, we still see points of failure. That being said, it's been interesting to discover the actions our subjects sanction in their own minds.
Okay. As much as I'd love to go over the details and potential of this amazing piece of technology I created, Masako wants to see you. It sounds like you have an assignment to complete, and DeMarcus and I have a lot of notes to record.
Okay, well.
The specs they gave me for this job are so confusing.
Wow. That was cool. I can actually control people now.
Does Miss Calra know you're wandering around up here?
Hey, listen. Oh, I can manipulate you! Oh, that's cool! Oh, that's so cool! Alright, well, we'll end it with a nice shot. Up this tree. Alright, everyone, well, that was good. That was very good. I can control people now with a fucking neuroamp in the back of my skull. Alright, everyone, well, thank you all for watching this episode, and, yeah, this is the first episode I've recorded since finally finishing Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I finished it by the time you'll see this. It'll be months before I finish it. But yeah.
Not tolerate the theft.
All right, everyone.
Of any
Thank you all for
nearby
watching
objects.
this episode, and I will now yield the floor. Bye.